Hello, friends. Welcome back to Easy Talk English, the place where learning English feels easy and fun. Today, I want to talk about something very real, something that almost every English learner feels. It's that moment when you want to speak, but fear grabs you. You open your mouth to say something in English, but suddenly your heart beats fast, your voice disappears, and your mind goes blank. Have you felt that before? I think you have. Most of us have. Maybe you were in class and your teacher asked you a question. You knew the answer, but you just couldn't say it. Or maybe you were talking to someone online and you thought, what if I make a mistake? What if they laugh at my accent? So you stayed quiet. You smiled and nodded, but you didn't speak. My friend, I understand that. I understand that fear, truly, because that fear is not just about English. It's the fear of being judged, the fear of being wrong, the fear of not being good enough. And that fear can feel so strong that it almost controls you. But today I want to tell you something very important. You can speak English even when fear grabs you. Yes, you can. You don't have to be fearless. You just have to speak anyway. Let's think about this for a second. Imagine a small child learning to walk. The child falls again and again. Sometimes they cry, sometimes they laugh, but they keep trying. They don't say, oh no, I fell. I'm not good at walking. I will never try again. No, they keep going. And because they keep trying, one day they walk easily. You are just like that child, but instead of walking, you are learning to talk in English. You might fall sometimes, you might forget a word, you might make a mistake, but every time you try again, you are growing. Every time you speak, your confidence becomes a little stronger. Fear will not disappear in one day, but it becomes smaller each time you take action. You don't wait for confidence to come. You build it by speaking, by doing the thing that scares you. When fear grabs you, remember, fear is not your enemy. Fear is just a sign that you are doing something brave. If you were not trying something new, you wouldn't feel fear. So fear actually means you are growing. Isn't that amazing? Let me tell you a little story. A few years ago, I met a student named Lena. She loved English, but never spoke in class. She always told me, "Teacher, I'm shy. My accent is bad. I'm scared people will laugh." I told her, "Lena, I don't want you to stop feeling afraid. I want you to speak even with your fear." So she tried. Her first sentence was short, just 5 words, "I like learning English." Her voice was shaking, but she said it. Everyone smiled, and that small sentence changed everything. Day by day, she started speaking more. Sometimes she made mistakes, but she learned from them. After a few months, she became one of the most confident speakers in class. What changed? Did her fear completely disappear? No. But she stopped letting fear control her. She spoke anyway. That is courage, not the absence of fear, but action in spite of it. So, my friend, when fear grabs you, don't fight it. Don't wait for it to go away. Just breathe, smile, and speak anyway. You can say something small. You can start with one sentence. You can even laugh at your mistakes. It's okay. It's all part of learning. Sometimes our fear comes from a small voice inside us. A voice that says, I'm not good enough. But you are good enough. You are learning. You are improving. And every single mistake is helping you move forward. Do you know what mistake really means? It means you are trying. And trying is the most beautiful part of learning. If you don't speak, you learn nothing new. But when you speak, even with mistakes, your brain starts to remember the right patterns. You start to think faster. Your tongue starts to move more easily. Your fear becomes smaller and your confidence becomes bigger. Think about it like this. English is not a test you must pass. It's a skill you build step by step. And fear is just one of the steps on your path. When you accept fear, it becomes your teacher. It reminds you to stay humble, to keep learning, and to be kind to yourself. You don't need perfect grammar to express yourself. You don't need a British or American accent to be understood. You only need your voice. You only need your heart. Speak honestly. Speak with emotion. Speak because you want to connect. When you speak with your heart, people will feel it. They won't care about your accent. They will care about your message. They will listen to your story. I want you to imagine something. Imagine you are standing in front of a mirror. You look at yourself and say, I can speak English. Not perfectly, not without mistakes, but you can speak. Feel that power in your words, because your words have meaning. Your words matter. Every English speaker you admire, every YouTuber, teacher, or actor, they all started somewhere. They all made mistakes. They all felt fear, but they didn't stop. And that's the secret. They spoke anyway. So the next time fear grabs you, try this. Take one deep breath, smile, and say one simple sentence. Maybe, hello, how are you? Or I'm learning English. Or today I feel happy. It doesn't matter what you say. What matters is that you speak. Because every time you speak, you win a small fight against fear. And every small win makes you stronger. Sometimes people around you may not understand your journey. They may laugh or correct you in a rude way. But remember, that says more about them than about you. You are brave. You are learning a whole new language. That's something to be proud of. You are not just learning English words. You are building a new part of yourself, a more confident, more expressive version of you. And that version is waiting to come out, but only if you let it speak. You don't have to wait for the right time. The right time is now. You don't have to wait for perfect English. There's no such thing. Even native speakers make mistakes. What you need is practice, patience, and courage. And you already have those things inside you. You just need to believe it. So the next time you feel nervous before speaking English, tell yourself this. It's okay to be afraid, but I will speak anyway. And then do it. Speak, even if your voice shakes, even if your words are simple, speak. Because one day you will look back and smile. You'll remember how scared you were and how far you've come. You'll say, wow, I used to be afraid, but now I can talk with anyone. And that will be one of the best feelings in the world. Remember, fear is temporary. Regret is forever. So don't let fear silence you. Let your courage speak louder. You can do this. You can speak English even when fear grabs you. And I promise you, the more you speak, the less fear will hold you. The more you try, the more natural it will feel. And one day, speaking English will be as easy as breathing. So keep going, my friend. Keep speaking. Keep learning. Keep believing in yourself. Thanks for watching Easy Talk English. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Keep practicing and see you in the next video. Now tell me in the comments, what do you do when you feel afraid to speak English?